Okay, BB40 back here with a old new video. This is when I did my second leaderboard run on the Nacht map in Zombies Recoil. I did this back in June, and I kind of forgot about it, but I wanted to get it posted because it was a darn good run, I'd have to say, because I made it all the way to the top of the leaderboard. At round 115 is where I ended up. And I had just quit because I was just tired, and that's where I really wanted to be. I wanted to get up at the top. 115 was the number I was shooting for, and I made it. But okay, so I started this off with another player. His name is Santiago. His ID was JM Santiago 04, and I got a lot to thank him for because he ended up buying a lot of the game passes. He had got like the half price pass. See, the mystery boxes only cost me like $4.75 instead of $9.50. So, and the guns on the walls were all half price. Everything was half price, opening the doors and everything. So he did other things too, like more drops, probably quicker rounds, slower zombies, because the early rounds seem to go very quick, very few zombies. So this helped a lot with getting through all the rounds and getting up high on the leaderboard and making it high up to around 115. So what I wanted here was to get a thundergun. And the funny thing is, if you noticed, I already got, well, the next one I'm going to get my second ray gun. And this was just, this is probably the worst time I ever had in getting a gun that I wanted out of that box. I mean, you'll see here shortly. I stayed here. There's my second ray gun. I actually got 8 ray guns altogether while standing here at this box before I got a thundergun. Now I'm going to jump ahead here. Round 54. Still at the box. I don't think I ever left this spot. Well, I did because I papped up my ray guns. I got 2 ray guns all fully papped. And finally, when it finally turned over to round 55, I finally got the thundergun. And with the thundergun, I was ready for my run. But unfortunately, I wasted 54 rounds standing here at the box. If I had gotten the ray gun early on, like I did the thundergun, like early on, like I did the ray gun, I would have been running around and getting all kinds of points with that thundergun. But unfortunately, you see how frustrated I was. I said, "Man, this is unreal." Just 55 round, made it to round 55 without seeing the thundergun. Just standing here at the box, constantly opening the box over and over and over, and finally I get it. Yay! Hallelujah! So from here on out, it's going to be mostly. Well, I use the thundergun until I run out of ammo, and every time I run out of ammo, I'll switch back to the ray gun. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my circle strategy, my zombie roundup strategy here. Now, poor Santiago, you see at the end of the game, he must have just chose the wrong soldier. I always go with the tank, especially in Nacht, because there's no colas in Nacht. You can't get the Juggernaut cola. So, but he actually, I can't tell what soldier he is. It's been a while since I played the game. Actually, this is probably one of the last times I played it, back in June. But I think he might be either the medic, but he doesn't look like tank, because the tank has the gas mask kind of thing on him. So I think he's a medic. I don't see the badge on his, the cross on his side. I didn't notice. But anyway, he ended up getting I believe a weaker soldier. That's why he kept going down. He kept getting hit and dying pretty quickly. But yeah, I revived him 47 times in 55 rounds. So, but anyway, what I'm going to show you here with the thundergun in this run that I did, and I ended up getting, when you see the tally at the end, I ended up getting 54 million points, which is a record high for me, with a kill of 272,000 zombies killed during the game, a majority of which were done in the last 60 rounds. So I looked at that and tried to figure out, well, if you do the number, I basically killed 900,000. I got 900,000 points in each round for the last 60 rounds. All because of the thundergun. And I recommend, I'll talk about it here, but also recommend checking out my other video called Thundergun Magic, where I did a run in Kino. And that kill right there, I don't know if you noticed, but that kill right there, I got over 200,000 points. And it's all from the thundergun. The thundergun has the ability to just keep killing the same zombies over and over and over. So what I do is I run around in a circle. I gather them up in a bunch, although I couldn't do that till Santiago left, because he kept running in and taking my zombies and kind of just disrupting my strategy here for getting points. But he did leave after this round, and I was able to just run my strategy and get huge amounts of points. The highest one I got was 450,000 points in one kill. And I think that's my record high for a single kill. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to jump ahead to round 112. And you'll see how high I am in my score and the points that I have at that time. And I'm just going to discuss the strategy I used to get this high and to get up, make it this high in the game and to get this many points in the game. See, I've already got 50 million points right now in round 112, beginning of round 112. So getting back to my strategy, what I do is I run in a circle, and you see when the zombies come in through the windows to the spawn, so they basically kind of run right to the middle of the room. It's kind of like since I'm running around in a circle, they kind of lose track of where I am exactly, so they just run right into the middle of the room. And I just keep running around a circle, and they just kind of bunch up in the middle, trying to catch up with me, trying to, lock onto me. You see them coming in, they're popping in through the windows, so I'll run in the middle. So what I do is, if I don't have the ammo, my thundergun, I just use the ray gun. Run around a circle, I get a few zombies gathered up together, and I take them out. You don't want to, go around shooting them individually, just killing individual zombies all the time, because if you do that, you run out of ammo. The ray gun only has 240 rounds total when it's all packed up and fully loaded. So we just had an ammo drop, so I got my ray gun out, my thundergun out now. I'm going to run around in a circle. I'm going to gather up a bunch of zombies. I'm sitting at 50 million. I just look at the thousands. So I got 381,000 points. 381. And I just shot it up to 629. That's a kill of 248,000 points. In one kill, 248,000 points. And the key to doing this, once you get a good group of zombies all rounded up in the middle, and if you watched, I kind of got myself up very close to that cluster and just pounded them. I just hit them over and over and over and over with the thundergun. And I try to fire as quick as I possibly can. You want to fire that, you want the quickest fire rate you can get. I just, clicking that mouse button as fast as my finger would move. And that's kind of the key to gathering up the points. And the zombies, you can see them, they just kind of, they stay in that cluster as you're hitting them over and over. They're kind of clustered up on the floor. And it registers the kills over and over and over again. And it just kind of like multiplies the points exponentially. It's amazing. And as I was saying, that last kill was 248,000 points. And my highest was 450,000 points in a single kill. So this is the strategy that I used. You can see I'm just kind of bouncing around, running past the zombies. And the key to survival in this game, if you're new to this game, or you haven't been playing it very long, and you're wondering how the hell do you survive in this game for so long, the key is running. Use that shift key and run. Stay ahead of the zombies, stay away from the zombies. You run, you notice every time I run, I turn and shoot. I only shoot for a second or two, then I run and turn and shoot. Run, shoot, run. Run, shoot, run. That's what you got to do. You got to keep running. You got to keep moving and stay away from the zombies. Don't give them time to hit you. Don't just stand there. Because if you do, they'll kill you. You got to keep running. You got to keep moving. That's the most important thing in this game to survive. And if you can master this running technique, just running around them, running between them, staying away from them, then you'll be able to just keep going and going and going in this game. You literally will. You can survive forever if you got the time. I mean, this game took me 10 hours, I think. 9 or 10 hours to get to round 115. So it takes a lot of time to get up these high rounds, even with all the perks, even all the game passes. It would have taken probably 2 or 3 more hours to get this high if I didn't have if Santiago didn't buy all the game passes for me. I was just lucky to run into him at the same time to come in my game, and with those passes, really helped a lot. So here I go again with the thundergun. I got an ammo drop, so I got full clip of ammo now. And let's see where we are. We're at 674. Let's see where we end up at the end of this kill. So this is my strategy. Run around the outer perimeter. And I get right in the middle of them. See, I jumped right. See them just standing there? Like hitting them over and over and over. And that was we're at 761 now. So that was almost 90,000. That was like 85,000 points. Or 87,000. That's not too bad. So again, just running the perimeter. Staying to the outer walls. The zombies come in through the windows and they run right into the middle. So I ran into a couple of them and they hit me as I was running by them. But I managed to now, I'm kind of around them and ahead of them so they can't catch up to me. That's the good thing about this game is you can actually stay ahead of the zombies by running. So now we're at 858 from 761. So I got another 97,000 points on that one. So every kill, I mean, maybe averaging 100,000 points a kill. That'll get you up there pretty quick. So now we're at 858, almost 859. We'll see how much I get in the next kill. See if I get a good one or if I kind of mess it up a little bit. I do mess up about half of these kills. Yeah, see that one just, my second shot I guess was too slow, or maybe I didn't hit them at the right angle and they just disappeared at the first hit. So I only got about 15,000 on that one. So now we're at 873,000. See if I can do better in the next one. And I usually wait till I don't see any more coming in through the windows. I don't see any more joining the group, which is right about now. I gotta find myself the right position where I want to turn and get right on top of them and hit them. There's a good one. You can see them all just bunched up there in the middle and hitting them over and over and over. That one I jumped up to that was 1,214,000. Oh boy, let's see if we can do that number really quick. 4, 11, that was 341,000 points on that kill. 341,000. So now we're looking at roughly 215,000. Let's see what I get out of the next kill. So that's the best one you've seen so far. 341,000 points in a single kill. And you saw how the zombies just stayed there, all crumpled up in a bunch. I kept hitting them over and over. They're doing it here too. See them? I put them right up against the wall. Oh, that one! Look at that one. 620, almost 628,000 now. That kill right there was 418,000 points. 418,000 points in a single kill. So this is how you really rack up some points. And these points, you know, they all go toward skill points. The skill points you can use toward really beefing up the soldier that you like. At the end of this game, I think I got 31 skill points out of this run. Oh, they got plastered away, that one, so I didn't get a whole lot of points out of that one. So that doesn't work every time. I haven't really mastered this completely where I can get an awesome kill every time. Something about the angle that you come in, how close you are, how quickly you can fire your weapon. I know the fire rate has a lot to do with it, how quickly you can fire. I mean, just a fraction of a second between your first shot and your second shot can make a world of difference. So now we're at 652, roughly 652,000. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good one. Oh, it's 811,000. Not a great one, but 159,000 points. That's not bad. So now we're sitting at 690, roughly 694,000. Let's see what the next one gives me. I got 4 more rounds in the gun here. Got 30 rounds total. It takes 6. So I guess I got 5 rounds left. Or 5 clips. That went up to 700, about 718. So that one wasn't a great one. That was only about 24,000 points. Yep. And you saw how the first hit took them down, but then they kind of quickly disappeared. As I was saying, it happens about half the time I do this. I don't get a good kill, but half the time I get a decent kill. So again, run around the outside. Wait till all the zombies stop coming through the windows, and then pick your moment where you're going to turn and jump right into the group and blast them. No more zombies coming in, so here I go. Oh, I just blasted them. Look at it, stuck against the wall. Holy cow. That was funny. But that was a lousy kill. That was only about 8,000 points. It went from 718 to 724. So they got about 16,000 points. That really wasn't worth a whole lot, but it looked funny. But still, even at 16,000, it's better you can do with a ray gun. The ray gun, you're going to kill them one time. You can't keep shooting them over and over and over again. It only works with the thundergun. It's the only gun in the game you can do this with. So sitting at 724. Now we're up 931. So that's about 210,000 almost. That's a good kill. So again, just to recap again, just to repeat myself. If you want to survive the high rounds, the key is to just learn how to run. You got to learn how to run in this game. And don't shoot yourself like that. The ray gun can really drain your health. And if you if you really ring your bell like that, and a zombie hits you, you'll be dead. Because hitting you, kind of killing yourself with a ray gun, I've done it several times. And if you shoot really close with the ray gun, hit a wall like that or hit a railing, it will drain your health quite a bit. Well, that was a pretty darn good one there. We jumped up to 3.311. So we actually went from 311. I'd have to look back, but I think I was only at about 720. That's close to a 500,000 point kill. Holy cow. That was a good one. That probably was one of my biggest kills in the whole game. I actually looked back and I went from 933,000 to 1,378,000. So I'm sorry, 1,311,000. So it's a 378,000 point kill in that particular one there. It's not too bad. Not quite 500,000 I thought, but the next one I'll check out and see how high I went. You see, I pulled away. I kind of ran out. Now I got ammo back, so I pulled my thundergun back out. So the ray gun, if you just get a ray gun, I recommend killing smaller clusters. Don't wait till they all come in because it takes time. It kind of wastes time. Because when I kill it with the thundergun like that, I kill the entire cluster, and then the whole group of zombies has to respawn. And I got to sit there and wait for them all to respawn and come back in through the windows. So it's a little bit of extra time involved with a thundergun if you do this strategy with a thundergun, compared to just running around with a ray gun and killing small groups. But like I was saying, you don't want to kill individual zombies because your ammo is limited. You don't want to run out of ammo. So even with the ray gun, you want to gather them up in a group, but just gather them in a small group and take them out with the ray gun. And that way they keep spawning quicker and quicker, and the rounds will go quicker. I think when I ran around with the thundergun, I noticed a lot of times I had a round that would take 10 minutes, 12 minutes with the thundergun. But then when I used the ray gun, I tried a ray gun for an entire round and only went through like about 7 or 8 minutes. A lot quicker to get through the rounds with the ray gun if you just kill small groups. So if you want to just go for a leaderboard run, following this technique and method, just get a couple of ray guns in this map. And just, like I say, round them up in small groups. Don't wait for all of them to come in. Get maybe 8 or 10 in a group and kill them. And then the next 8 or 10 come in and kill them. And make the rounds move a lot quicker. But here I was not only going for higher rounds, I wanted to get a lot of points. I really wanted to rack up some points. And that was a pretty good one there too. So I checked the numbers on that one there, and I was at the 591,000, and it jumped all the way up 1,033,000. So that was a kill of 442,000 points. One of my best kills I've ever done. So anyway, I'm gonna let this run out. I can't think of anything else to talk about concerning the strategy. I just watched the video, and you'll see how I just keep running this over and over. And that's pretty much all I did to get through the entire game. $10 of playing, 54 million points, a thundergun and a ray gun, 272,000 zombies killed. So, yeah, so just if you feel like watching the rest of it, I'll catch you, you can skip ahead to the end and see the credits. Got 31 skill points. And, but thanks for watching. I appreciate anybody who checks this out. I really appreciate it. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video. If it was able to help you out, or share it with friends, tell your friends about it. Pass it around. Anybody you know who likes Zombies Recoil. Because this method would pretty much work in any of the 3 maps. Kino has a stage up in the Opera House. Has a stage you can run around a circle like this. In Verrucht, on the first floor, there's a pretty large room where you can run this strategy. I usually only use half that room in Verrucht. And it's very effective. As you can see, it was very successful for me running this strategy. I actually used this type of strategy to get on I was on all 3 leaderboards before, but it's since been bumped off of Verrucht. I need to do another Verrucht run, see if I get back on that leaderboard. Now I'm kind of edging down toward the bottom of Kino right now. I think I'm like second to last right now at 108 on Kino. So again, thanks for watching. I'm going to give a little summary toward the end here. That was a good one there. It looked pretty good. But it turned out to only be about a kill of 106,000 points, which still isn't bad. I was at 400,000 and it jumped up to 506,000. So 100,000 points on that. So here I finally hit round 115, which I was happy about, and I decided just to quit the game. And what I did is I was curious. You get that hole in the roof up there, and I was curious if I could jump up there. So I just gathered up a big group of zombies here and just played around with jumping around, trying to jump on top of them. But this game really doesn't let you jump on the zombies like maybe some other games do. I couldn't. I think they put a invisible wall across that ceiling up there on the roof, and I couldn't get up through there. As you see, I just started jumping and bouncing, trying to get on top of the zombies here. I hit the roof a few times. You can see I hit it, but I just can't get through it. So I just let the zombies kill me. because this is as far as I wanted to go. So, and that was it for this particular run. Yeah, take those last zombies out with my ray gun. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope this was a helpful video. It's a fun game. I really like the Zombies Recoil. The Kino is a much larger map. It's probably a lot of people like it better for that because there's a lot more you can do in that map. Verrückt is probably the most difficult one because it's such a the map is so tight. I mean, it's like an abandoned barracks, army barracks or something, and you have to run around upstairs, downstairs, around in a big circle, and there's tight quarters in there, so it's a little bit more difficult to survive in there. But you can check my videos on Verrückt also. So yeah, I just came back into the spawning area. We entered the game, and you can check out all my points. 272,000 zombies killed, 47 revives, and 21 weapons upgraded, and all added up to a total of 31 skill points. And these skill points that you get, you can use toward increasing the strength of your soldier that you like to play with. And right now my tank soldier is all fully papped up. I increased everything in my tank. Can't get any higher on it. And I went and checked the leaderboard, and there I was at 115. So I made it to the top. Since then I've noticed a couple other players. I went in there and checked it out today. A couple other players have gotten above me at 116 and 117. So anyway, if you can master this game a little bit like I was able to, and follow my strategy, you can get yourself at the top too. Alright, well, thanks for watching again. I appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.